Hi friends, in this video we are going to see the difference between or comparison between Hermite cubic spline curve, Bezier curve and B-spline curve. Here friends, first parameter we are going to take is degree of polynomial. Here for Hermite cubic spline curve, the degree of polynomial is 3. For Bezier curve, there are n plus 1 data points and degree of polynomial is nth degree. That is friends, here we have here n is equal to 3. N is equal to 3. So here there are data points are n plus 1, that is 4 here. Data points means these points are data points. Here there are total 1 2 3 4 data points we have, and degree of polynomial is 3 here. And see here, degree of polynomial we take for Bezier curve is nth degree. So here in this case it is 3 degree of polynomial. And here friends, for B-spline curve, there are n plus 1 data points and degree of polynomial is any degree up to n. Here friends, n is equal to, here in this case is 7, and the number of data points, that is n plus 1, is equal to here 8. That is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. These are the data points. In this case friends, here we can take any degree up to 7, that is here 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 or 7. Here next parameter is relation between number of data points and degree of polynomial. Here for Hermite cubic spline curve friends, degree of polynomial is independent of number of data points, and for Bezier curve, degree of polynomial depends on the number of data points, and for B-spline curve, degree of polynomial is independent of number of data points. Next parameter is data required for drawing the curve. Here friends, in Hermite cubic spline curve we required 2 data points at the ends and 2 tangent vectors at the ends. Here friends, as we can see, this is the Hermite cubic spline curve. Here we require these 2 end data points and these 2 tangents to draw the Hermite cubic spline curve. And next is, for Bezier curve we required 2 data points at the ends and 1 or more control points between the 2 end points. Here friends, as we can see, there are 2 end points and 2 control points in between those 2 end points. Here friends, for drawing B-spline curve also we required 2 data points at the ends and 1 or more control points between the 2 data points. Here friends, as we can see in the equation, in the diagram, these 2 end points, and there are these all our control points in between those 2 end points. Now here friends, control of shape of the curve. In Hermite cubic spline curve we control the curve by tangent vectors at the ends, and this is not a convenient method friends. Here friends, as we can see in the diagram, we can control the shape by these 2 tangents only in Hermite cubic spline curve. And for Bezier curve friends, we control the shape by control points, and whenever we change the single or move the single control point, it affects the entire curve. Here friends, see, in Bezier curve, if we move this point somewhere, then either here or here, it affects the entire curve. Here friends, in this B-spline curve we can control the shape of the curve by control points, and if we move the single control point, it affects the only local portion of the curve, that is free friends. Here this is B-spline curve, and we suppose this is our point P. If we move the point P here, then this local curve will shift here. This local curve will shift here. And if we move this point P3 here, then this local curve will move here. That is, it only affects the local area of the curve without affecting the entire curve. So friends, we have understood the difference or comparison between Hermite cubic spline curve, Bezier curve and B-spline curve. Thank you friends for watching this video. Like, share and comment for this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.